So I noticed that they extended the league schedule. It wasn't as long as it was last, or it is longer this year,
Yeah.
and they've added teams. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you prepare for the season? To How do you prepare for a season when you've added a longer schedule and new teams?
Well, I think there's a couple of things. I think every team has to be that does things differently, and ultimately, there's teams in the US that don't have the schedule that the Saracens have. So that we're lucky up here that our guys have been playing since end of August. So they've got a lot of rugby under their belt, and we can make sure that they've are conditioned enough to play the game at that level. And basically, the other teams around the country are struggling a little bit, just maybe to get that amount of rugby to make sure their guys are conditioned. But that's certainly our goal, and every team is going to experience it differently. Like I say, we're lucky up here in the Pacific Northwest that a lot of those Seawolves players that played have a lot of games under their belt from the fall season. But ultimately, too, if guys want to play for their national country, for the USA team, and we're going to go out and play against England. Those players that play for the UK teams are playing English Premiership rugby. They've got 30 games under their belt.
Right.
Right? So how are we ever going to compete with those guys if we're playing half the rugby at not a high enough level? So we've got to slowly increase it. We can't expect to do that overnight. But if those national players expect that they're going to be international teams where players are, on a weekly basis playing top level rugby, I think it's pretty unrealistic. But it's not to USA Rugby to fix that. I think that's up to the clubs to figure out how we can get those players the time they need and the coaching they need. And even if they have the good coaches, they need that game time to get that experience. Why are these foreign players our fly halves, our scrum halves, our number eights, our hookers? Because they've played that much rugby, not necessarily just because they've been coached better. They've got the experience of actually playing. And 3, 4, 5 years from now, who knows where this is going to go, but ultimately I would like to see the leagues develop around the MLR as well, to feed into this program because, that it's not, I don't see it being long term unless we help the people around us, because they need to have, their bodies need to be conditioned. We're watching players that don't play much rugby all year and then get, come on a field in an MLR game and they can get hurt near enough immediately. Although they're fit, they're strong, their bodies aren't used to that kind of contact, and that's something that we need to be aware of, and certainly, although it's going to be a challenge this year, for all the teams, I think, it's being forward thinking and making sure how can we provide enough rugby to make our athletes be ready for this. And I don't think, in our opinion, it's just I don't think it's let's make them train harder, let's make them just run more, or what's their rugby experience in a competitive environment against other teams. And I think that's where where teams will have the edge moving forward. But hopefully we can help each other out in the league and figure out how we're going to do that.